Sitting here with you is like 10 years just.
One person pointed out to me that they read something like there's only one other man on the island of Manhattan. People have a lot of feelings about them together, separately. Who are they now? Are they better for each other? Are they worse for one another? It's just a hugely joyful thing to explore with that actor, with John Corbett, because he just brings so much to it.
I don't want to talk about it!
I did start season 2, thought-wise, with one word: Aiden. I thought it was interesting to bring somebody from her past who the audience feels was right for her. Correction, half the audience feels was right for her. Half the audience feels it was Mr. Big.
Miranda was always Team Aiden. I think it is really interesting. Can you work out the second, you know what I mean? If times are different and life experiences changed and you've never forgotten about that person, you know, what happens when you try again?
And then John and Sarah Jessica have the most amazing chemistry, so that was a no-brainer.
Is there another boyfriend that maybe you would like to see enter back into the fold?
I would think that Carrie is still curious enough to want to know who else is out there.
Well, John Slattery told us that he'd love to come back.
Slattery.
Absolutely, in a hot second. Why not?
Ooh, sexy.
There's a lot of men, there's a lot of ladies, there's a lot of sex.
Just when I got comfortable, they put me in like underwear. And I was like, oh my God, sit-ups.
We see Miranda really even more so being very free and open and sexual this season.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I was always fairly game for it. You know, I feel like it's just, you know, one of the main subjects of the show is sex, and people having sex, and people having great sex, and people having terrible sex, and people having hilarious sex.
I think it's funny the way it touches a little bit on the fact that at a certain point, women are not supposed to be seen as sexy, but in fact, we all really want to be seen as sexy.
In season 2 of And Just Like That, premiering today on Max, all the ladies are looking super sexy in dozens of over-the-top designer looks.
Favorite fashion moment from the season?
Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at that. There's just so many. They always surprise me, and there's always something I'm falling in love with on the, 10,000 racks that are displayed before me. I love all the hits and all the misses. Life's too short not to try something new.
To have a woman on there who's brown skinned with braids and, ethnic fashion, athleisure, culturally street fashion focused, they're opening up the beauty standard.